Hello everyone, it's Decorative Master and welcome to a new The Sims 4 speed build house building video. So today I'm back building another house in Sims 4 and today I'm actually building a house in Oasis Springs. So this is the desert area world of The Sims 4, which I'm not sure if it's my favorite world because both Willow Creek and Oasis Springs are some very cool worlds. But you know, they both have their features which I really like. But I must honestly say that I think modern houses look better in Oasis Springs. So guess what? This is going to be a modern house, as you probably already saw in the thumbnail. But anyways, I really think this house turned out to look awesome. It's my favorite house yet, I think. But that's not something very special since I've only built 5 houses maybe so far. So I really don't think it's that special, but I can say that it's a very cool house and it is my favorite one, so it is better than the others. And very many people actually seem to enjoy the Modern Springs video, or the Modern Springs house. So if people like that one, they will probably also like this one and maybe like it better, because this is actually like a very big house compared to the other houses that I've built so far. And I really think that in the end it really turned out to look awesome. I did have to work quite hard on it because it was kind of difficult to get the shape the way I wanted without having half walls, because modern houses just need half walls to make them look like, you know, like modern houses. But if we don't have half walls, you have to come up with something creative to make them look like half walls. So what did I do? I actually made the roof in such a way that it looks like you used half walls. If you'd like me to do a tutorial on that, I can actually do one, but then you have to say it in the comments down below. And also if you just want to make a comment about the house, comment about the channel, whatever, just put it down in the comments, and then you know, I'll read it and maybe do something with it for the next video or something. So as you can see here, I started with that half wall roof placement, and I really think that turned out the way I wanted it to look like. And yeah, I'm very happy with the end result of this house. It's very modern and just a very clean look, and just a very good looking house in this Oasis Springs neighborhood. So as you can see here, I actually almost finished the shape of the house already, only the roofing left, which took me most time, I think, because I wanted to do something special with the roof because of those half walls. And yeah, I worked quite hard on it, but it didn't take too much time. So yeah, you will see it, I think in like 1 or 2 minutes the shape of the house will be entirely done, so don't worry. Also, I did my best on doing the interior, but I wasn't really sure whether I liked it. I think in the end it is pretty good, but I must say that I've seen better interiors, but that's not very smart to say maybe for my channel. But I can say that I will really do my best to make them look a little bit better. I recently saw comments saying that they thought I focused too much on the outside and maybe I should also focus a little bit more on the inside ones. Well, I try to do that, but you know, for me the interior building is still kind of limited. And also today my game was very laggy, so today I finished it, but the game was like way too laggy to be able to make it enjoyable to build it. So I tried to actually build it as fast as possible, the interior, but I really think for this house the exterior is the best, and for the next house I will really do my best to make a good interior house, or just a good interior, because I really think that's an important part of the house building process too. So you know, I'll do that next time. Also the lag also kind of causes the fact that there won't be a fly-through at the end of this video, because fly-throughs just lag way too much for me because the graphics card of my computer is not that good. And recently a friend of me actually sent me like a text message saying, well, you know, the fly-through of your video kind of lags and it advised to like upgrade your computer or something. Just, you know, a school friend who kind of you know, advises me with my videos. He was there from the start. When I started making videos, I think, you know, I started making a channel and he was the one saying, well, you know, you can have subscribers and those are viewers who can actually get a message when you upload a video. So I was like, oh, thanks for saying that. And all that time he has been, you know, with me. He's just a school friend, and he actually advised me with that. So yeah, I was very happy with that he said that. Also, I was kind of like, well, fuck, because then I have to upgrade my graphics card. But I also noticed that, but you know, I don't know very much about computers, so I'm that kind of person who, yeah, when regarding to computers, really doesn't know anything about it and is like, well, I've no idea how to fix this, so let's just not fix it. But I think I'll have to upgrade my graphics card, and if I've done that, the yeah, you know, the graphics of the game will be better, so also the graphics of the video, and also the fly through will be less laggy. So I guess that's just good in the end. And I hope it will work out. So as you can see here, I started adding the wall paintings to the house, which really turned out yeah, pretty nice, but actually in the end they turned out nice. So here I add them, and I decided to actually go for the colors black, gray and white in the start, but then I was like, well, that gray color, it's just kind of like not really fresh looking and kind of like boring. So in the end I decided to change that into yellow. So you know, the color that's on the top will be changed in the end. Well, not in the end, actually after I've started the garden I will change that, so pretty late in the process. But here I started the garden already, so it will be pretty soon. I wanted to make this garden like good looking and very detailed, because that's kind of hard since there's no move objects on yet. But I've done my best here. I actually wanted to make like a very cool fountain, you know, yeah, decorational part, I guess you can say. And that turned out to look pretty cool, and also the placement of the plants went pretty well this time. Sometimes it's just a little bit harder to place the plants the way you want because there's no move objects on, but this time it went pretty well. Also here I add some of the decorative roof objects on the roof, which I was very happy that we have them, because they really make the house look so much more, you know, realistic, and a little bit, it gives it more character, I guess. So I really like the look of those decorative items on the roof. So as you can see here, I actually add like a fence around the cool seating area there, and then I start adding the well, here I actually first changed the foundation height, because I was, well, maybe I can change that a little bit, but in the end I just went for the same as it was height, actually, if that's the right sentence order, probably not. But anyways, here I start adding some plants and trees and stuff around the house, and I just had to figure out how to do that in like a most detailed way. But in the end, it just worked out. I enlarged some plants and it really looked cool in the end. You just have to, you must be patient to be able to place them, and just search for the smaller plants to fill up some small spaces. And then you can, as you can see, just make a very cool detailed looking garden. Which I really think turned out to look cool. So I hope you also enjoy that. Please comment down in the description what you think of this house. I would really like to see that. Also, you can leave a thumbs up, of course, because, you know, that can help. Sometimes I just forget that thumbs up exists, or at least I'm not really the person who normally asks for it. But I would prefer to remind people of the fact that you can do it, because I personally, when I watch a nice video, I personally often forget to like that video. Well, I do really like it, so if you like this video, just don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Also share it with other simmers. That's like the best thing you can do, I think, after subscribing. Just sharing this video with friends, because then more people watch it, more people know it, and you know, that makes me happy, because the more people watch, the more I can make. So yeah, I would just really like to see this video being shared. And of course you can also subscribe. So that was my short advertisement part for my own channel in this in this video. And now we go on with the building. As you can see here, I'm just still adding some gardening plants and stuff. Some very cool rocks which I decided to enlarge, because I actually forgot that I could actually do that. Every time I wanted to have a bigger rock, I was like, why didn't they add big rocks? And then I saw Krillson 3, well, I don't know if he actually changed his name, I'm not sure, but anyways, I saw him just, you know, pressing shift and the bracket, and that actually causes that you can just enlarge stuff. And I forget that I could actually also put that on rocks. So in the end I did that, and that made the garden look much better. So yeah, I hope you also like that. Here I just add a little path to the house, or actually around the house. I didn't add very many activities or like things like children can do in this garden, but that's basically because the Sims 4 doesn't have very many of those objects. like this rack. Well, this children thing is basically the only thing or activity for a sim to be able to do in a garden. But yeah, that's basically it. I think it's just a little bit harder to make that in The Sims 4, and I'm sure that will come in a future expansion pack. Which I really hope to be Island Paradise. Actually, I really want a paradise, you know, tropical world, and also being able to drive boats around the world. That would just be epic. So I hope that will be the next expansion pack. Some people might think it's strange I already talk about expansion packs, but it is expectable that it will come pretty soon. Though I was kind of, well, not really disappointed, but still kind of disappointed actually, that I saw that the first Sims 3 expansion pack only came like half a year after the release of the real game. So that would be like February or something, or March. If I'm correctly, yeah, March it would be. So that's like kind of late, but you know, we will see. It's The Sims 4, so maybe they can bring out another expansion pack like in a month. But as you can see here, I also changed the color to, you know, yellow over here, which I really made the house, which I really think the house made the house look so much better, and it gave it so much more character. So I'm happy that I changed that. And actually, when I changed that, I got very excited to build it again, because I noticed, you know, I post previews on Twitter of the houses and also on Facebook of the houses that I built. And when I posted that picture, I was like, this is actually kind of a boring wall painted, is that a word? Wall paint, or like a verb, a wall painted house. Well, it wouldn't be a verb anyway, wall painting. Anyways, I was like, I posted that picture and I was like, this is not really like nice looking. So I decided to change that the next time I opened the game, and I was very happy that it turned out to look so much better. So yeah, I hope you also like this color. And I just tried to figure out all the different colors that we have in The Sims 4 and all the different patterns, because of course with a new game there's so many new things to actually explore. And also that's a thing that I do in my Let's Build series. Another short advertising moment in this video. I actually have a Let's Build running, which it has almost ended, but if you've like not seen a part of it yet, then you can just finish all the 9 or 8 parts that we have so far, because that's what it is. A Let's Build in which I just talk you through the building process. So I build kind of together with you, and in that series I explore the game, or at least that's what it feels like. And especially in the start it did feel like that, because I'd never built a house before, and then I just started doing that. So as you can see here, I started with the interior. Actually, I wanted to make like a big open living room located on 2 stories, but that was just impossible because of the strange roof placement to make half walls, which I did. So in the end that didn't work, but the interior just turned out to look pretty nice. I think it could have been better, but I'm just not really good at doing interior. And I'm really trying to become better, but you know, after building this, I saw a speed build of Steph and Deli, and I saw their interior, and I was like, oh, actually they're so much better with interior. But that might not be a very smart advertising thing to do. But I promise that for the next build, I'll really focus more on the interior, and I'm really going to do my best to make the interior look better too. Because you can do some pretty creative stuff with it, but I've just not really explored it yet. But I must say that making a garden in The Sims 4 is awesome. Seriously, you can do so many new things with it that I must say that I seriously love it. As you can see here, I actually changed all the counters again, because the green was kind of, yeah, that lime green wasn't the smartest thing to do, I guess. So I decided to go for more of a caramel mocha color. Which I thought would be better fitting for a modern house, you know. The green was modern, but kind of, yeah, kind of strange. So I decided to change that. But in the end, it just turned out fine, as you can see here. And I really enjoy making, I wanted to say making gardens, but I meant making kitchens, because yeah, you can make it so much more detailed. You know, you can make like kitchen islands and bars and stuff. Actually, this house has a kitchen and a bar area, if you wonder. Also, yeah, near the living room it has a bar area, so that's pretty cool. And it really turned out to look nice. Here I started with the living room, And as you can see, the lighting in the game might seem kind of dark, but I promised myself that I would download the lighting mod for The Sims 4 for the next speed build, or at least I'm going to do my best to do that, because actually the unlock all items mod didn't work for me, unfortunately. I was like seriously recording a tutorial because I thought, wow, you know, that will work out. I will just download it and then I talk you through the way you have to do it, because I knew how you would have to do it. But it was like recording the tutorial and then it didn't work, so I recorded the tutorial and it didn't work. So that's why you've not seen it, because I don't upload something that, or I don't upload a tutorial of something that doesn't work. Or at least for me it didn't work, but yeah, that kind of sucks. But maybe in the future it will work, I have no idea, maybe. I was just kind of being stupid there. But yeah, as you can see here, I wanted to do something creative with the television area, the living room. But that didn't really work out in the start. But in the end I went for something modern, and you know, a fireplace in the middle. And like very many shelves above each other, not really meant to be shelves, but just being something modern. So I hope you like that. It's just something different, and I just really didn't know what to put on that huge wall, so I put that there. Also I put a painting over there, and then we start adding like a rug. I added quite many rugs in this house, but rugs are just kind of important to make a house look more detailed and more, just make a house look better. So I think this was just something necessary in this house. So is there anything else I can talk about? Recently, I actually, for the people just who are subscribed to me, recently I've not uploaded very many videos. That was because I was like very busy with school. I actually got a certificate. Well, you know, not my degree yet for my school, but an English certificate. You know, I'm 15, so I don't get my school degree yet. I'm like on... Because actually that's something I wonder. In the USA, do you have different levels of education? Because here we do. You can actually, you have 3 levels of education. The lowest level, yeah, I don't want to insult people or something, but the lowest level is a 4-year course. Then the middle level is 5 years, and the level I'm doing is 6 years. And only if you do that level you can go to university. And if you do you know, the 5-year level, then you can you know, not go to university but go to college, what we call it. But I really think it's strange that the USA doesn't have it, because I think the difference in, you know, level of education is so much. You know, some people just need some more difficult things to be able to do in school than others. So I really think it's strange that, you know, all the people are just in the same class getting the same test, or at least that's what I've heard it is. Because I heard that it was actually divided in schools and private schools. And you know, private schools were like the higher level of education, I thought they said. But what was I talking about? Well, because I'm doing that 6-year course, the highest level, I am actually on half right now. So I don't have that degree yet. I still have to wait 3 years, but I'm not really that person who hates school. I'm just like, I just have to enjoy this time because it's the best time of my life, or at least they say it is, and I can imagine that it actually is, because I really enjoy it with friends and stuff. But yeah, enough school, because videos aren't meant to talk about schools, or at least not well, the only YouTube videos that talk about school are actually the videos saying what's bad about school, I guess. But anyways, here we start doing the upper level of the house. Well, the upper level, you know, the second floor, I guess you can say. Here I actually found out that I could change the color of that painting, and I must say that I was very happy finding it out, because that was, yeah, that was a painting that I really liked, but I didn't really like the color for this room. And then I was like, well, I can just press R and then change the color, and it worked out, so I was happy with that. As you can see, this room is like a very cool view, like windows, I think not all around, but like for a large part around the house or around the room, so that's pretty cool. With the bathroom, I wasn't very happy that I decided to use like high ceilings here. I really like high ceilings, but not in bathrooms, because furnishing them, well, I mean, furnishing the bathrooms then is like pretty difficult, because you can't put anything like high up in the bathroom, and my game was just very laggy, so I didn't really enjoy doing the bathrooms for some reason. I just didn't know what to put there, though we have some very cool items for the bathrooms. And also I must say that the fact that we can't get the door that I've put in like every room, the fact that we can't get those in white is pretty irritating, but you know, maybe ever we will get them. But for now I just have to use those yellow wooden colored doors, which yeah, keep me alive, but I prefer other colored doors. But anyways, here I just add some yeah, I think I added desk, as you can see, well, I did it like minutes ago, and a painting and other stuff. Here I just change the color of the corridor, and then I continue. Nothing special in the corridor actually. Here I make another bathroom, because if you wonder, some people do actually, this is a 3-bedroom 2-bathroom house located in Oasis Springs. You can download this house or actually get it from the gallery, and I really hope you will enjoy it. It's a house based or located on a 40 by 30 lot in Oasis Springs, as I said. And you can get it by searching for hashtag Dutch Sims 4 Master, and then you will find it on the gallery, and then you can get it into your game. So that's pretty awesome. It has, well, I'm not going to say how many beds and bathrooms it has again. So here I just decided to make like a study slash game room area, because I really didn't know what to put there. And then here I thought, well, I can make something here, but I didn't really know what to make there. So I made a baby like bedroom in there, but the space was way too big, so I made it a little bit smaller. But now we go over to the screenshot actually, not a fly-through as I said, but admit these are pretty cool screenshots, or at least I think they are pretty good looking. I did my best on making them the best looking as I could, and with the lighting of The Sims 4, that's pretty awesome, though it was kind of hard to get some video or screenshots like kind of light, but I really like this screenshot actually. Also this one, well, I'm not going to set it with every screenshot, because I must honestly say that I also like this one. But yeah, as you can see, I just decided to make just some screenshots which I thought looked nice, of angles that were kind of interesting. And then we're pretty close to the end of this video. Yeah, just a shot of the kitchen here, and another shot of the kitchen actually seen from the dining area, and here from the kitchen to the dining area. Yeah, you can see it. I'm not going to explain everything. Here you actually see the pancake boy watching TV, and here you see the cool bar area with the piano. And actually seeing the screenshot, I must honestly say that I think the interior didn't turn out as bad as I expected it to be, but for the next video I can promise that it will be better. So here we go to the last one. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you back later. Bye.